All right, y'all, quick market update here. The April stats just came out for 2024 here. We're going to go over March 1st, April. So median home price is up almost 20,000. We started at 450 in March, we're up to 469, 998 now. Closed sales are up from 2563 sold to 2708 sold in April. That's up about 6% year over year. So April sales are up quite a bit here. I think what has a lot to do with that is interest rates are starting to look like they're going to be coming down. We're under 7 again, and we're just getting a more stable economic news. But again, it's election year, and interest rates are the big factor right now too. So we have to see where those go to get some more confidence from buyers to move even quicker than they are now. But things are changing, getting better. Sales volume is up. We were about 1.5 billion in March. We're at 1.64 billion here in April. So more homes sold for more money in April than in March. A lot of that is seasonality too. Months of inventory, we're actually up there. We're 3.8 months of inventory in March. We're at 4.3 in April. Now, in the pandemic, we got as low as 0.3 months of inventory, but prior to 2020, we were hovering around 3 months of inventory. Now we're up at 4.3 months of inventory, so that's the best way to measure the amount of available homes on the market and how fast they're turning over, how fast they're selling. Over 6 months is a buyer's market. Under 6 months is considered a seller's market. We are as close to a buyer's market as we've been in a long, long time. We're not there yet, though. It's not technically a buyer's market, although it feels a lot like it if you're a buyer. But don't take that for granted. Don't be out there thinking, I've got all the time in the world to look at this house. We just had a seller, we're selling a home in Pioneer Crossing. We had a guy show it, and his buyer said, oh, I'm going to come back and look at it next week. He just reached out to me frantic because the home went under contract, and his buyer really wanted it, but they waited around and thought they had all the time in the world. Turns out they didn't, and we're past option period on that home. It's looking like it's going to close, and they missed out on it thinking we can just wait. Don't do that. New listings are up. We were around 4,700 in March. In April, 5,100 homes, and that's pushed the active listings up too. So in March, we had close to 9,500 active listings. We are a hair over 10,000 active listings. Almost 1,000 over 10,000 active listings. So there's a lot more homes on the market to see. Pending sales are up just a tad. We had 3,116 in March. In April, we're 3,161. So homes are still selling. They're just not selling at the rate they need to sell to push that inventory down more than where it is right now. So 4.3 months of inventory is where we're at. I think we're probably going to stay around there unless something drastic happens in interest rate cuts or something would have to really give buyers a lot of confidence. So average days on the market, we're down from 80 last month. We were at 80 last month. We're all the way down to 68 this month. That's down year over year too, about 4 days. So April last year, we were 72 days on the market. We've been in the 60 to 90 day range for quite a while, but we're down to 68 average days on the market. One of the interesting stats to me is the average close to list price. So this is where it closed compared to where it was listed. So this is up. We're up both month over month and year over year. We're close to 96% close to list now. So many factors in this statistic. Where did somebody list their house compared to what was actually worth? But no matter what's happening, they're closing closer to the list price, and that's great news for sellers out there. If you're a seller, you can still sell your home and you can still get great money for it, but make sure that it looks great, make sure that it presents really well, do the staging, do the professional photography, get the good marketing out there, make sure everybody's seeing it, and make sure you make it really easy to see also. People are not going to hang around or wait around or come back at weird times to see your home. You can't say, oh, I only want to show it when I'm not there, I'm at work, 9 to 5. You can only see it 9 to 5. most other people need to also work. So they're gonna need to come after work. They're gonna need to come on weekends. Make it easy for them. You wanna sell this home, so make it really easy, price it right, make it look great, and you will still sell it. I just sold my home here earlier this year, well over list in 3 days. It looked amazing. It had great photography. It was priced great. And again, we got way over list. We got way more than we thought we were gonna get. I said best case scenario, we'll get this. We got up here. Seeing that happen still on great homes in great areas that are priced right. If you're a buyer, you have a lot more flexibility now, but don't take it for granted. Like I'm saying, if you see a house you like, make the offer you want to make on it. Don't wait. That doesn't mean that you can't make aggressive offers right now. It just means that don't hesitate. You still have that option period where you could back out for any reason. And those option fees are so much lower now, we're seeing tons of $100 option fees. So if you make an offer on a home and you end up not liking it in the next few days and you have a week-long option period, you just cancel it and you lose $100. It's totally worth it. It's the way to shop right now, in my opinion. If you see something you like, again, you have to like the home, you have to like the area, make the offer you want to make. What do you have to lose? Not a lot, $100. You can barely get dinner for that here in Austin anymore. But again, it's getting to be one of the best times to be a buyer that I've seen in a long time. And everybody's saying, well, Jordan, interest rates are 7%. Well, what you can do as a buyer is you can get the seller to pay for rate buy downs. We bought a home for full price here in January after we sold our last home. Bought it for full price, but we got the seller to pay for interest rate buy downs and all of our closing costs. So again, it's a more advantageous market for buyers. So we gave them the price they wanted. We didn't pay any of the closing costs as a buyer, and we got a 2-1 buy down, meaning for the first year we're down 2%, next year we're down 1%. That made our payment affordable. So we got the house we wanted for the price we wanted, and we got all these extras in it too. So it's a great time to be a buyer. Be creative, ask for closing costs, ask for rate buy downs, put in lower offers if you want to. Just get out there and make it happen. Don't wait too long. The houses are not going to wait around for you. They are selling. They're selling faster than they have been the last couple months. So you don't have all the time in the world, but you don't need to be rushed either. Reach out to me here at jordan.moorhead@kw.com. Love to help in any way I can.